Boom, 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 boom. You better wake your big Michael Colyar Morning Show. Good morning, family. What can I say? God woke us up on this beautiful day. He's generous, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show our Father we appreciate. God is good. God is good. God is good. Ba ba do ba ba. Yeah, good morning, family. What can I say? God woke us up on this beautiful day. He's generous, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show our Father we appreciate. God is good. God is good. God is good. Ba ba do ba. God is good. God is good. God is good. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show, y'all. This is Thursday, April Fools. No, this chicken here for real. I think he's going through something. Anyway, you do know this is the fourth day of the trial. You could take a knee to kill a man, but we can't take a knee for peace. Ladies and gentlemen, before I get this thing started, I just want to say I hope you woke up this morning with an attitude of gratitude. God is great no matter what it looks like out there. I don't care how many Chauvins show up, how many COVIDs show up, how many orange hair fools that think their president show up. At the end of the day, God is in the room and it's all good because it's all God. It's going to be all right soon as the swelling go down. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. It's April Fools, though. Keep your guards up because somebody going to try to trick you. Might even be me. Hey, let me get started by bringing in my partner, my main man, 100 grand.
Quit your jibber jabber. Quit your jibber jabber.
This dude is so funny. He should be getting money, and he probably is. Get your hands together for my main man, 100 grand, Mr. Christopher Richards. Woo! 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 No sound. No sound. No sound on you. No sound.
Hey! Woo, 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 woogie, woo. What's that?
You fooled me and the chicken on that one. We did not see that one coming. Oh, my God.
Good morning, Michael. How are you doing this morning, my brother?
I am super califragilisticexpialidocious, brother. If I was doing any better, I think it was a setup. I'm doing so great. I'm so happy. I just woke up this morning. I saw Les Bouvier just walked in the door. Hey, Les.
Yes.
So Balls in the house, and Bonnie and V. Wilson and the Black
Monica
Bowl. Jeff Rich. Do you remember? Did we get a chance to send Jeff Rich a headshot from you? He wanted a headshot from you, Jeff Rich.
Yes, I have picked them from the printers today, Mr. Rich. Yes.
Oh, Mr. Rich, you're going to be in there like...
I'm sure he didn't want one with me, 14 years old. But I got you, Jeff. I got you.
Your sound keep going in and out, though. Unless you're fooling
it does?
Again. Oh, no, it's
no,
good
I'm
now.
not fooling at all. Okay.
But how are you this morning, sir?
Dude, I gotta tell you, man, I am on cloud 10 after that interview you had with Clifton Powell, bro.
Oh, that was
my
so good.
God, it was so
that
good
was
and inspiring.
So I was surprised.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead. Because
I was so inspired. Oh.
No, everything for some reason on our sound today, everything is staggered by a few seconds.
Yeah.
You know, I was surprised
you.
because I didn't know he had so much gravitas. You know, I didn't know he had so much intellectual weight. You know, that brother knows so much about this game of acting. That's what blew my mind. Wait a minute, before we go any further on this, we're going to talk about that topic. Let's bring in the specialty. Ladies and gentlemen, you know we had a contest and to see who will be our host for the day. So we have a host for the day. And if we're going to talk about these topics, I want to be able to cut her in on them too. This woman, first of all, been my friend forever. Just a wonderful comedian. I've watched her grow and grow and grow. Got her sobriety up. So she's also my sister in sobriety. And y'all are the one who picked her. Y'all voted for her to be the host for a day. And let's bring her on right now. Get your hands together for the wonderful Miss Arkansas. Oh, we're going to take rolling today. We do.
Wow. Thanks to Ebonie. What's up, world?
How you doing? Hey, welcome to the show.
Man, let me tell you, I am blessed on this morning. The groundhog could have been bringing me my mail, but instead my favorite mailman gonna bring it today.
That's right. Who was that? Who was your favorite mailman?
I don't know his name. I just know he always on time.
There you go. Well, the check is in the mail. You know, really quickly, how long have you been doing comedy?
A little over 30 years, Michael, you know.
Wow.
And I don't know why I didn't. Well, I'm going to put it like this. Mama used to always say, God's timing ain't your timing. And I'm glad she raised me like that because I would have been already rich, famous, and broke. But on today, I can truly say I didn't sell my soul, my gold, or my
H word. It's the family show. We know what you mean.
That's why I said the H word. You know, it rhymed with gold. Oh, you know.
Well, yeah.
But, you know, like I tell them though, but all joking aside, you know, don't get me wrong. I want a whole lot of money. But at the end of the day, I'm just very thankful that God allowed me to live to see all 4 of my children get grown and gone and 11 beautiful grandbabies. So that's more than enough.
So we were just talking about the and we have some other stuff to talk about too before we get to our comic. But we were talking about the interview last night. And if any of you folks at home didn't see the interview, the Superstar interview is every Wednesday at 6 p.m. on Instagram. And last night we were doubly blessed. First of all, we had Clifton Powell, who's done over 100 movies. A lot of y'all just know him as Pinky from Friday, or you may have seen him in Dead Presidents or just any number of films. He's done four films right now, currently. And also, the wonderful comedian Donnell Rollins was on here, Ashley Larry, Chappelle. And so we talked last night. I don't know if y'all caught it or not, but Chris, what were you saying about it that you really loved about it?
I was saying, Donnell, I recognized as soon as I saw him, it was like, oh, yes! That right. Wrote a lot of the sketches that they did on Chappelle's show. So that was like, But with Clifton, I so respected the moment where you could tell Clifton, look, I know it was about 9 auditions where I couldn't stand you. You know what I mean? Because I've had that too. My nemesis is Anthony Anderson. It's been about 10 to 12 auditions to where it's like, oh, he took it from me. You know what I mean? But to hear his side of the story, especially with that NCIS with the brothers and how it really happened, I mean, it was an amazing interview to me. I loved it.
Yeah, he beat me out on many auditions to the point where I hated to see that he was in the audition. If he was in the audition, I just go home. Because every audition because he was more invested. Did you see it last night?
Yes.
I watched some of it. I had a show last night at the Extreme Comedy Club. I had the headline. So I watched
congratulations.
I love that.
Well, what I found really fascinating is how much he studied, how much he worked to make it happen. Because you would think he just show up, you know? But it was very impressive.
When I used to see him jumping up in different parts, I swear the first couple of them, I was like, oh God, another pimp has made it in Hollywood. Here we go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what you think. He's playing pimp, but he's playing everything. He's playing daddies.
Yeah.
He's playing a lot of ministers. He's playing all
Right.
of it, you know. So
yeah.
yay.
It was a great interview.
How'd your show go last night, Miss Arkansas, since you had
You know, I came and I delivered. And then I came and I delivered, and I had this outfit on with all these $100 bills on it. So I felt like nothing but money.
What happened? How you get that? You had a stimulus check? Did your stimulus check come in or something? Is that what happened?
It wouldn't have been on no outfit.
It would have been at the store. Hey, Chris, I think it's time for us to bring on our comedian for the morning. Hey, welcome on the show, Miss Arkansas.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. We're going to have such a great time.
Female comedian today. A lot of ladies on the show. Let's go.
I know. Here we go. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, coming all the way from Michael's hometown of Chartown, Illinois. Come on and help me welcome him by putting your fat fingers together and giving some love right there in the comments for the one, the only, Fag Wiggle Wiggle Wiggle.
Okay. Hey guys, how are you today?
Fantastic.
Good morning.
Good morning. Man, Michael, he told me I look so beautiful today. I said, why is it on my bummy days I always get all the compliments? Because if you look close, I got one eyelash in. Okay. These are the same edges from last night. This morning when I woke up to do the interview, it felt like, you know how when you wake up and you start contemplating if you really need your job, you start thinking about your bills and stuff. I said, do I really need this comedy career? I was in the club last night. I almost didn't make it. I'm in my son's shirt. I don't even got no bra. I said, there usually no booze in my bra anyway, though. I usually just keep money and now my mask in there because, you know, I'm tired of going back to the car. So I said, I don't need it anyway. I'm just wear my son's shirt. You know, you stumble in from the club at night, you wake up in weird position, you don't know what happened.
If you're lucky.
Right. But yeah, like they said, I'm comedian Faith, and basically what I like to do is, you know, try to spread goodness, spread the good news really through comedy. You know, I love the Lord, but I do not like little churches. You ever been to one of those little churches, you walk in and smell the pastor's breath? You be like, nothing here moving but breath molecules, not the spirit. Then the pastor, he called me up to the front. So every time he touched somebody on their head, boom, they go straight down. So I said, I'm ready to experience this. He hit my head. I don't go nowhere. I said, maybe I need to sit there for a minute, let the spirit soak in a little bit. This man toggled my neck like an old video game controller. He said, I said, Lord, I hate to say it, but this nigga's gonna break my neck. I'm going down. But when you fake a pass out in church, you don't know when to get back up. Like, how long should I rest down here in the Lord? Start smelling chicken and stuff. But I think that, you know, I love God, I love church. I think it's really good to be good to people, be nice to people, because I feel like it's gonna be guest witnesses in heaven. Like, I feel like you're gonna think you did everything you were supposed to. It's gonna be like the Maury show, like Jerry Springer, like, come on now. It's gonna be your old nail technician. Your old nail technician. She gonna be there like her feet were really ugly. But, yeah, I'm getting older. I'm be 33 next month. Well, no, this month it's April Fool's.
Yes.
April Fool's. Yeah, that's why I figured it was appropriate for me to dress like this too. I was like, I mean, if anything, I could say it's a joke. But I'm a mother of 4.
Wow.
Yes. I birthed 3 and I had the rest of them with the 4th one. It's like being in a relationship, like having an extra kid, right? Seriously. And then at one point, I didn't know, what my relationship status was, so I had to turn to my taxes. I was like, I'm head of household at this point. That's what my relationship status is. So if there is a man there, feel free to talk to me. And he ain't a man anyway. If I'm head of household, you might have a shot.
Hey, y'all, comedian Faith, y'all.
Yes, Faith.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Ignore that chicken. Hey, thank you. And so, where are you performing at? Do you do like a lot of church stuff? You go around and do church comedy?
Well, you know what? I would like to get back into it. It seems like when you're in different seasons in your life, you know, like at one point I used to be a Christian rapper, and then I guess I stopped doing Christian stuff, and then I just a rapper, So I do want to get back into. I would rather. There's a lot of money in the church, I'm not trying to pimp the church or nothing, but I feel like my comedy, it makes God more attainable. It makes people feel close to God without me preaching at them, and it's fitting. It's clean comedy. I could do some clean comedy. Right. So I think I should start going to churches, but really it's just wherever I get booked. Ever since COVID, I haven't really been doing comedy. So I'm really glad that you invited me on your platform to do this.
Wow. We're glad you came. Miss Arkansas, you have a question for the comedian?
Yes, first I want to say you are hilarious.
Thank you.
So how long have you been doing comedy?
I actually moved to California homeless with just my kids and the dream. Wow. I didn't even know where I was going to live. It was in 2014, and that's when I started doing comedy. But I felt like a really strong demonic presence at that time in my life because I had just left the church. So for you to just leave the church and then go to Hollywood, Hollywood, I was really conflicted. So I moved to Arizona. I had left. I had put my career on hold to be a mother, basically. But I'm ready. It's time. What they say, get them kids.
Wow. So before Michael go back to you, I just want to ask. I normally say dead or alive, but I don't want to work with nobody dead. So somebody that's alive, who would you love to work with?
Somebody alive that I would like to work with. As far as maybe comedians. Comedians. I think I'm working with them.
Come on now.
Michael Colyar, one of the originators.
Oh, wow, that's sweet. Yeah. Thank you. Where can people find you so they can find out how to hire you and how to come and see you?
Well, what I've been doing now is I've been posting a lot of videos on YouTube, trying to be consistent with it's really more so like self-love and motivation and things like that. So that's really what I've been being most consistent with at this point. And you can find me on YouTube, Comedic Chef Faith.
Is comedic chef?
Yeah, because I'm a comedic chef.
Oh, you can cook?
Oh yeah.
Really? Okay, well, you got to come back one day and talk to us about that. We have a chef here sometime named Andrew. We sending love out to him today. So you're comedian, Chef Faith, and also on Instagram. I saw your Instagram.
Funny Faith.
Fit Funny Faith. Yep, and that's I saw you doing churches and stuff, and just being natural about it, and it was very amazing and full of light. And so we're very proud of you, and thank you for coming on our show. Will you end by doing a woo, woo, woo?
Woo, woo, woo.
Hey, y'all, there she is. IG Fit Funny Faith, comedian Faith, right here at the Michael Colyar Morning Show.
Thank you. Have a blessed day, y'all.
All right.
Wow.
Time to de-stress, is that right?
That's right.
But before we distress, let's talk about what we stressed about. Okay. this is the 4th day in the court. And I want to first. I keep calling it the George Floyd case, but it's his case, but it ain't his trial. He shouldn't be the one on trial. That dude Darren should be, or Garvin or whatever his name is. I don't even want to say his name. He's the one should be on trial. And they've come up with all kind of craziness and silliness. But what I really loved in yesterday's good morning, Kelly. In yesterday's questioning is that one lady talked about how she called the police on the police. I thought that was so fly. She said, because I watched him so long and he wasn't moving. I just felt, and she said, this will blow me away. She said, I don't want to be considered a snitch, but I called the police on the police because something wrong was going down, So a lot of people I know are stressed out about watching this case. A lot of people just see Rodney King all over again. No real justice, white attorneys coming up and acting like nothing bad happened. Oh, no, that was his training. No, he was supposed to putting a knee on the neck is okay training in that city, but it's not. It's a low down, dirty thing. So I just want to give my little 2 cents. I am wearing my shirt. You could take a knee to a man, but you can't take a knee for peace. You know what I'm saying? So okay. So anyway, what is your feelings on that, Chris, real quick, about the case? Anything?
Yeah, it's a real trip because, a lot of us that are watching it, we feel that it's a trigger. And I mean a trigger because when it first happened, it happened. Some of us got over it and used that negative energy and went out and protested. Some of us took that negative energy and prayed. Some of us just took that negative energy and put a Band-Aid on top of it and suppressed it and looked at a movie or a TV show or yelled at our kids or went somewhere or did something where, you know what I mean? So we never dealt with those emotions until we saw them replay it on television yesterday or the day before. And all of those, that Band-Aid was just ripped off the wound. You know what I mean? Or I know for me at least. So all of those feelings that I had when I was watching the protest last year, it all came rushing back. So now I'm trying to do some mental management because y'all know I'm crazy. So that I don't carry this thing into the next thing that God may have for me to do next. You know what I mean? So it's all about mental management, if that's a thing.
Yes. Then let me get right to the next guest here because she is here to de-stress us. And I think are you stressed at all about this, Miss Arkansas?
Yeah.
Man, I want to fight, but I already know they told me over 30 years ago, if I snap again, I better take out everybody around me because I'm going to get the same amount of time if I do just one. So I just have to try to keep telling these jokes, but at the same time, I'm willing to fight with my people about what's going on.
Wow. Hey, y'all, let's bring our de-stressor. It's Thursday, so we de-stress with Dr. Sabrina. Hey, Dr. Sabrina. Did he fix that opening? Is something different in your opening?
Oh, I'm loving the opening. I'm loving it. All right, Chris, he's doing the thing. I want to talk, Chris. You're just magical. Oh my God.
Well, if anybody tells me there's a white woman who doesn't belong, I know how to rearrange.
Thank you for
Thank you. I want to just quickly talk about just what you guys were talking about is the fact that all of us are dealing with the re-exertion of all of this anxiety and anger and profound emotions around watching the trial that's going on right now. And so I have 6 A's. I always have something for you to keep it, but 6 A's that we need to deal with or we need to handle dealing with these emotions that are coming up for us. And so first is to acknowledge the pain that we are feeling. I know I was watching a piece and the man that was on trial just broke down and cried. And when he started crying, I started crying because I'm just an emotional person. I'm an empath. And so empathic people, if they are around someone who's feeling sad, they feel sad. So acknowledge the pain that you have, because you can't heal from a thing until you're real about a thing. And then the second is to accept that it can trigger other emotions. So yeah, you may start out sad, then you may go to anger, you may feel a little lost, you may feel hopeless, you may feel helpless, you may feel depressed. Know that these emotions will trigger other emotions. So accept that fact and don't try to run away from it, because you got to deal with it. So don't just suppress it. Don't just push it down. You got to find ways to get it up and out. And then number 3 is to accommodate the stages of grief. And I love what Chris said about minding your mental management, because many of us went through those stages of grief when it first happened. And so all the things we did to get to the point that we were accepting, now we're back at the beginning again. And so the stages of grief are denial. I can't even believe this is happening. Then it is anger. You get real pissed off. Then you start bargaining. You start bargaining with God. Well, if they do this, then I'll do this. If they don't do this, then I'll do this. And so that is something I hear all the time. If this man ain't, found guilty, then what's going to happen? And so that bargaining goes on. And then next is just depression. You're just sad. You're moping around. You're feeling bad. And then last is acceptance. And so we have to start thinking about and thinking ahead of time, what are we accepting? And what things are we going to do to really feel like for us, we are accepting? And so that may be protesting. That may be making some laws change. That may be changing the way that the police and things of that nature, and having a voice. So you have to figure out individually what acceptance looks like for you. And then number 4 is to acquire support. You need somebody to talk to. You need a safe place to just be all the emotions that you have. And so acquire some support. And you can have professional support. You can have spiritual support. You can pull together your circle of friends. But make sure you're around somebody that can uplift, encourage, inspire, and not somebody that's going to tear down, make you feel worse, things of that nature. So if you are feeling bad, you don't want to yoke up with somebody that's also feeling bad. You want somebody that can speak light and life into you. And then number 5 is to alleviate the pain by taking care. And you have to take care of yourself. I say all the time, self-care is a requirement, not a recommendation. So do things to take care of yourself. Physically, maybe do some working out, walking, things of that nature, yoga, whatever. Do something to get your pain moved. You might need to do some writing. Writing is very important. Write how you feel today. Write the things that you thought. Write it down, because that gets it up and gets it out. It keeps it from being suppressed. And then lastly, and this is my favorite, you need to activate some joy. Activate some moments of joy. And for different people, it means different things. But whatever things bring you joy, do it, and do it on purpose. It's laughter, it's dancing, it may be what they say, getting it in with your loved one. But whatever it is that brings you joy and uplifts your spirit, it may be the music that you're listening to. But we have to do those things on a regular basis when we're attaching ourselves and watching things that are bringing up all this negativity and negative emotions for us, because it's real and we have to deal with it. And that's the only way that we can heal from it. And so we have 6 A's. Again, acknowledge the pain, accept that it can trigger different emotions for you, accommodate the stages of grief, acquire support, alleviate the pain by taking care, and then activate the joy. Hey, Michael.
Wait a minute. Did you do alleviate?
Yes, I said alleviate the pain by caring for yourself. So you alleviate the pain, you get rid of the pain by caring for yourself. And I said self-care is a requirement, not a recommendation. It's not something that's a tip. It's something you got to do. So take care of yourself, because you're the only you got. Wow. So take care of you.
Miss Arkansas, did you have a question?
I ain't got no question. I just want to say every morning, God allow me to get up to be a part of the Michael Colyar Morning Show, whether I'm on it or just listening. When you on here, you really inspire me, and you, with the help of God, give me the strength and the courage to continue to run on.
Amen. Amen.
Wow.
Thank you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Raise your hands and give God glory. Hey.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Yes, ma'am.
There goes my friend the chicken.
And that's
You know what, Dr.
way
Sabrina?
Go ahead,
They
dear.
say soup is good for you, and I found the can of chicken noodle soup because I feel like Michael Chicken needed.
The chicken does not find that funny.
No. That chicken.
So acknowledge, accept, accommodate, acquire support, activate some joy, which is my favorite, and alleviate the pain. That's awesome. I understand you had a book you were giving away today, dear.
I am giving a book away today.
Hello, people.
It is called The Woman Code, and it's by a phenomenal best-selling author, Sophia Nelson. Sophia Nelson is a journalist. She's an attorney, and she's a regular political contributor on CNN. So you can find her on TV all the time. But the book is amazing because it talks about codes that women should have for themselves and dealing with other women. Because, you know, we hear all the time, women, we don't get along. We can't get along. Yes, we can. You need to get these tips and these codes. So I am giving this book away. And when you're reading the acknowledgement, she talks about her front row. And the first person she talk about is Dr. Sabrina. So,
hey, you in the book?
I'm in the book.
Congratulations.
Is her picture on there?
Her picture is not on the book, but it's on this flyer.
Is she black?
See. Yeah, she black.
Oh,
that's
nice.
her right here. This her right here. Yeah.
Oh, wow. And it is called The Woman Code.
The Woman Code. And this is actually the re-release. It was released in hardback, and now it's been re-released in paperback. And they said specifically because of the times that we're in with COVID and what we've gone through, the re-release is so important for how we reconnect with each other.
Wow.
Chris and I are writing a male version called The Man Code. It's only got 2 pages. It's easy to read. Wait a minute. So how are you going to give that away today?
Well, what I want to is whatever person can be the first person to give me one of my A's from my list today. One of the A's that I talked about from my list.
They got to give 2.
They got to give 2.
Be paying attention. The first person to throw up 2 of the A's right now.
Got to throw up 2 of the A's right now. We look.
Yeah, y'all got to pay attention to win around here because it's going to be a twofer. That's why you're getting 2 A's. You also going to get the big journal of hers called the Atlas. That's
the Essential Vision Atlas.
I hope I can win.
And you can be able to write and keep up with all your dreams, all your aspirations. You can focus and do the doggone thing. You getting both of those right now. If you're the first person to put up 2 of the A's, okay.
Wow.
Am I
gonna get 2? I love it. I love the co-host just said, is she eligible to win? That's
no, man.
Let me tell you, co-host. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do for you because you're the co-host. You send me your address and I'm gonna send you an atlas.
Whoa! Oh my God!
I'm gonna put it in the mail today. I want everyone to get serious about their vision and their dreams. I don't care what you've been through. I don't care. God don't consider your past to determine your future.
Don't make me cry this morning to mess up this MAC makeup.
Okay,
yeah, so I'm gonna send that.
I think I'm the one on this. I don't hear nobody saying nothing, so I got to keep it moving. First 2 I see is alleviate pain. That's Jonathan Branch. Alleviate pain, activate joy. That's the first one I see with 2 names.
That's 2 names. That's 2.
No,
that's 2.
Above that is Dr. Ruth G. Alleviate and accept. Way above that is Gigi Bryant. Wait.
Hold up.
More. Oh Lord, Esther Jazz has activate and acknowledge. That's 2 of them, right?
Yep, that's 2 of them.
Wait. Oh, sorry. Don't get excited. I'm going up higher and higher.
Come on higher. Come on
the first
higher.
one I see now is Stacy Quentin has accepted, acknowledged. Is there anyone above that? I see Cynthia Rudd. That's Miss Arkansas. You can't win.
Cynthia got hers. She got it.
Thank you.
Okay, what I see is Leah Marie.
Are you looking on YouTube or Facebook?
I'm looking at my camera here, which covers both of them. And the number
Facebook is saying Art Bishop.
No, you gotta look on the
way higher.
Yeah, it's on StreamYard. It shows us both YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah,
and
both
you're
of
right.
them
The
together.
first one,
is Leah Marie.
Leah Marie. That's the first
All right,
one. Yep.
Leah Marie. We're gonna throw the rules up right now, somebody. And Leah Marie, you just need to send your information in within 24 hours. Hey, Chris, do you have? Okay, there it is.
Yay.
All right. The rules, y'all. You can, if you won within the last 30 days, though, you can't win, Leah. But I don't remember seeing your name up there, so I'm pretty certain you didn't win the last 30 days. You got 24 hours, though. You can't be waiting. You can't wait till tomorrow or the next day because we have to go ahead and let the prize go because we just don't have time to be trying to remember who did what, all that stuff. Okay,
right.
So 24 hours. Send in to the Michael Colyar Morning Show at gmail.com your information, and you're going to win both books. The Woman's Code, which we don't really believe is no such thing as a woman's code. And the big book by Essential Atlas, both coming to you from Dr. Sabrina and the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Dr. Sabrina, tell them how to find you first.
Oh, people can find me on my website, sabrinajackson.com, on Instagram, Dr. Sabrina Speaks. And yes, I'm on the TikTok at The People Expert. So find me there. Please write me. And let me say this to your audience who writes me and who gives me compliments and who tells me that they really get something every time that I'm here. I so appreciate it. Thank you so much. And just keep them coming. And I respond personally. So if you hear from me, it's really me. It's really me. Really me.
All right. Well, before we slip into this commercial, can you leave us with a fabulous? Well, no, we're not going to commercial yet because we got a young man waiting to come in here right now. The Dancing Dad is coming up next. But first, give us our woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
There she is, y'all, Dr. Sabrina, and she'll be here every Thursday helping us de-stress.
Wow.
Hey, Miss Arkansas.
Yes, sir.
Would you like to bring
needed that what she said, though, all that.
Yeah, and so you wrote down your A's, or you can go back and look at the show. You write down you wrote down your 6 A's?
I had wrote all the A's down. You
wrote them? Okay, well, we're bringing on this young man who I'm really moved by this gentleman, Miss Arkansas. His son was going through, I think, leukemia, and he danced it out of him. Now, I need him to explain what that is, but he is called the Dancing Dad, but he's also a motivational speaker, and he shows us how to lift our lives up and how to turn our lives around. Ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together for Kenneth Allen Thomas, the Dancing Dad.
What's going on, y'all? Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you guys for having me on.
So talk to me, young man. Tell me the story about your son. And wait a minute, you sent pictures, and I saw 3 of the pictures for you, but I didn't see the picture of you dancing with him. Did you send a video of you dancing?
I didn't send that one in, but I do. I could pull it up for you.
No, don't worry. I do.
There he is. There he is.
I'm gonna pull up the one of you dancing and show me the other 2 things we have for him. Remove yourself to improve yourself. That's getting out your own way.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
And one more thing we had 3 things up. Come Alive. That's gonna be Friday and Saturday, May 7th and 8th.
Yes,
Where's that gonna be? Virtual?
It's gonna be virtual. Yeah, it's gonna be virtual.
Please tell me your story, sir.
Yeah, so I'm a professional dancer, you know, by trade. I've been dancing professionally, choreographing for 17, 18 years now. And my son Christian, who is our fourth child, my wife and I, we have 4 children. Christian is the youngest out of them. He was actually born with trisomy 21, which is Down syndrome. And for those that don't know what that means, that basically means that each man, each woman generally has 46 chromosomes, 23 from mom, 23 from dad. Christian has 47 chromosomes, meaning his 21st chromosome has 3 copies of the same gene. So basically, you know, when he was conceived, me and my wife just doing a little something extra. That's all that is, you know. So when he was born with a rare blood disorder, and that blood disorder left him with 10,000 platelets when he was born. So doctors were saying that at some point in his life that he could develop leukemia, but we rebuked that immediately. And he spent his first 10 days in the NICU. 14 months after that, fast forward, he had developed some fevers that was really abnormal. And the doctors had determined that he had developed AMKL, which is leukemia, which is more so found in people who have Down syndrome. So from there, my wife and I, we owned a dance studio called the Level Dance Complex. And right here in Pennsauken, New Jersey. And at the time, New Jersey. Pennsauken, New Jersey, Level Dance Complex, which I actually had to shut it down a couple years ago after his treatments and everything were done. But during that time, I had shut it down to tend to his care. My other 3 children, my wife, it was just so much going on. And 7 days into his treatment, my wife and I, we literally said, like, look, we've got to do something to make sure that everything is going to be okay with Christian. And the first thing I did, guys, was, I talked to my coach, which is God, first and foremost. I just had to make sure I got the play call, from God, first. And he said, listen, Kenny, I need you to set the atmosphere with your family. I don't care if you're a nurse, a doctor, a tech, a janitor. I don't care if you're a spider. You coming in that room, you got to come in with a positive attitude. Nobody, no way, shape, or form. You have to enter this atmosphere with a positive mindset. Doctors, if you got some sort of form of bad news, you got to bring it in a positive way. So from there, they had these therapists, because he has Down syndrome. So he still gets his therapy, his OT, his PT, and things of that nature. But at that time, they brought in these musical therapists at the hospital. And I'm gonna be honest, like, us, I wasn't really feeling the ukuleles or nothing like that. Right. So I'm like, look, babe, remember what we said about setting the atmosphere, right? And anybody that was bringing in like any form of something that was not going to benefit our son, they had to go. Respectfully, they had to go. So I said, babe, throw on some James Brown and let's get busy. And I'm a rock with my son. And we developed this father-son bond where we saw him actually sit up for the first time. So with his Down syndrome, he had low muscle tone. So it wasn't until he actually got chemo that he actually got to sit up by himself. Doctors were saying he was going to be weak. He was going to be tired. He wasn't going to want to eat. All these negative things that what they were saying. But my son never missed a meal. He got stronger in the hospital. He took his naps regularly, and when I started dancing with him, that's when we discovered, like, this is making him happy. And we went ahead and we put that on the internet for our friends and family initially. And lo and behold, many people started being blessed by the videos that we started doing, so much so that it got the attention of, I call him Uncle Steve Harvey, Sierra, Janet Jackson, Common, Holly Berry, all these different stars and people from all over the world, where our videos actually started going viral. And then I got named the Dancing Dad.
Wow, that's amazing.
I love that picture of y'all.
Yeah. That was actually the day. That was the day that we went viral. Actually, that was the day that Christian actually got to go home after round 1 of his chemo. He spent 32 days in the hospital his first round, 32 days straight. And we went to the hospital thinking that we were just going to get regular blood work done, and it turned into 32 days in the hospital with our son. We had to rearrange our entire life. Our entire life shifted from there. And on that day when Sierra, she actually came out with the song Level Up at the time. And the name of my dance studio was called Level Dance Complex. So that was a kind of correlation right there. And I ended up doing that song. The next day I wake up, it's got 1 million views on my Instagram. And then Sierra posted it, and she ended up coming over to Pensacola, New Jersey to visit us as well too.
I've been trying the whole time. I'm sorry I stepped away because I was trying to find that video of y'all actually dancing, you know. But okay, I wasn't able to get that up. Kelly's still trying to find it. But anyway,
you can find it on YouTube anywhere and share the screen if you have to. It could be
right. That's what Kelly was trying to get that now. But anyway, I'm just blown away by that you dancing right out of that cancer to the other side. It was your hope and your joy and your energy in him, and believing that you ain't buying into what they tell you, because the doctor can make a diagnosis, but only God can do the prognosis. And so, you know, you turn that away because you believe that, like that. And so you're motivating people around the world now.
Yeah, absolutely. This is what my whole career shifted now into motivational speaking and really positive mindset development training. So, you know, I tell people all the time, our story, like doctor said that my son was going to be in the hospital for 300 days fighting cancer, where all we did was meet God halfway, and he cut it in half the time. So half the time, meaning my son was cancer free in 149 days, which was a miracle, you know, from the doctors never seen anything like that before. And now I get messages every single day on what people are going through mentally, physically, spiritually, you know, emotionally. And, you know, our company, the Shift Makers, we're set out to shift 1 million lives by 2025. And with that, we have 3 different principles that we stand on. Number 1, I told you about earlier, which is setting that atmosphere. People have to understand that you got to set the atmosphere, because if you're not setting the atmosphere, you could be walking into anything, and that climate, that thing that's hanging over it, that stronghold, you could be walking right into that. So it's important to set the atmosphere. One of my favorite quotes was by Michael Pitts. He said, when the cup is full, when the culture is ready, when the climate is right, the power shifts. Okay, I'm gonna say that one more time. When the cup is full, right? When the culture is ready, when the climate is right, the power shifts, right? So we got to understand, number 1, who's the cup, right? We're the cup. Amen. We're the cup. What culture are we talking about, right? What culture? We talking about this world or whatever community that you're living in, right? And then what's the climate, right? That's that thing that's hanging over top, right? That's that stronghold there. So you can actually control that as moving forward. So first principle, again, is setting the atmosphere. Second principle is the pillars of strength. The pillars of strength. Learning how to weed out the negativity, right? I say remove yourself to improve yourself, you know, for a reason. Right. So you have to understand that, you know, for anybody that knows their Bible like that, you know, Samson was the one that was in the middle of these pillars, and the Philistines were all around him. Those Philistines are the negative people that are around. You know, they're not inside the pillar, they're all around. But what's inside the pillar is Samson in his faith, Samson in his positivity, saying, God, give me your strength to defeat the Philistines. Right. So using that type of analogy right there, he then pushed out the pillars. And when he pushed out the pillars, 1,000 Philistines died in one day, just like that. Right. So we have to know to take our positive tangibles and then focus them to weed out any type of negative. I don't care if you got 1 positive, 2 positives, 3 positives, and you got 1 million negatives. You can take your positive tangibles to defeat each negative that you actually have. So that's a training. If it's done right, we train you how to do that. And then the third thing is, you know, using your gift to make the shift, right?
Using your gift to make the shift. Okay.
Use your gift to make the shift. And what do I mean by that? My son was born with Down syndrome, right? And that extra chromosome that he had saved his life, right? So what I mean by that is, Mike, matter of fact, I'm gonna call you Uncle Mike. That's cool. Call you Uncle Mike.
Yeah, but you better call me quick. We're running out of time. Come on.
All right, cool. I'm gonna tell you really quick. So basically, his Down syndrome saved him. Meaning, if me or you had you know, the same, you know, cancer that he had, we would have a 30 to 40% survival rate. Christian, because he had Down syndrome, had an 80 to 90% survival rate because the gene that he had was able to fight that particular cancer. So the gift that's already inside of you, you know, God already placed it there. So use it to make the shift in your life.
I love that. I just want at least a moment to show a little bit of your dancing for the kid, for for the baby. Can you open that all the way up to single screen? There you go.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
And
yeah.
the baby laying there enjoying it.
Yeah.
Well, what I get from all of it is the one, oh, look at him in the chair watching Dad get it in.
That's Daddy's boy.
Well, I really appreciate your dedication when I heard the story.
Yes.
Here, honey, your dedication to just getting him straight and helping him, you're helping you. And healing him, you're healing you, and you're healing the world. And I appreciate that. I'm sorry our segments aren't longer, but we got a chance to know a little bit about you. And if we can just throw up the flyer where his virtual event is, which is on May 7th and 8th, I think. Yeah, May 7th and 8th. The Come Alive event is a virtual growth summit. And now if you just tell us how people can reach you, brother.
Yeah. You guys can go ahead and follow me at KennyClutch _ on Instagram, TikTok. Facebook is Kenneth Allen Thomas. So that's, you guys can reach me there. I do reply back to as many people as I can, as soon as I can. So you guys can hit me up there at any time.
Blessings. All right, blessings, sir. Okay.
I'm wearing my Christian shirt.
There it is.
You guys had, yeah.
That's awesome. The shirt he sells?
That was the shirt they were doing the fundraiser.
Oh, the fundraiser shirt. Woo, woo, woo. People get that shirt through you, right?
Yeah, well, we're not released. Well, that shirt, we don't have that shirt no more, but we do have a bunch of gear that we have on the website that they can go ahead and grab.
So, brother, thank you so much for being here, Kenneth Allen Thomas, and thank you for being the father you are, the dad you are, the stand-up guy, and for continuing to help heal the planet, man. We appreciate you, man. Can you leave us with a woo, woo, woo?
Woo, woo, woo.
All right. Thank you, y'all. Kenneth Allen Thomas. Come on, y'all. Woo, woo, woo.
Bless you.
Hey,
Wow.
What happened?
I just said, wow.
Is that a picture of you behind you?
Yes, sir. A guy drew that in New York City. He was like, oh, you're so beautiful. Can I draw you? And then I was like, yes. Then he said $30.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang. All right.
Let's talk down to 15.
If we're going to go to our commercial, we're going to come back with some more good stuff. Let's see. Just make you happy. Don't that just makes you happy, that cartoon. Well, folks, we got a lot more show coming up. Dawn Strozier will be here Thursday, so we're gonna build it up and make it firm with her. You got your workout gear, Miss Arkansas?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Okay, good. So we're gonna work out with Dawn Strojan in a few moments. This lovely young lady named Leah Marie is gonna come and sing for us. We're gonna interview and have a song from her. But first, ladies and gentlemen, it's prayer time. Hey, it's prayer time. Woo, woo, get your prayer in, baby. It's prayer time. I get excited about prayer. I don't know about y'all, but it lifts me, it heals me, it calms me, it centers me. It does everything I need to just keep my vibrancy up, up, up. And so I want to share that with you. Let's do that right now. We're going to start with a holy breath. Inhaling through our nostrils, guys. And then hold that. Hold it for a second. Right now, think one positive thought. One positive thing you want to happen today. God has all the miracles at his fingertips. He can give you anything you need. Just hold that thought. Now release through your mouth. Good morning, God. Here we are again. In your name, Jesus Christ, we love you. We just say we're so happy just to be alive this morning. What a great gift. What a great blessing you've given us this day to give us another day on this planet. Oh, Father God, as I open my heart, my soul, my mind, my spirit, you know I'm inviting you in to fill me with your love, your peace, your passion, your joy, your wisdom, your sense of kindness, your sense of sharing, your sense of mercy and generosity and forgiveness. Father God, I pray that you give me the energy, the courage, the wisdom to be forgiving of everyone who's ever done anything to me and to forgive myself for everything I've done. Father God, I'm so grateful for everything you do for us. So I want to say thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. Just thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the hot cup of tea that Kelly just brought to me. Thank you for this home we're in. Thank you for Kelly. Thank you for this show, an opportunity for people to fellowship and change ideals, heal each other and lift each other up. Thank you for the breath we breathe. Thank you for the jokes, for the humor. Thank you for Christopher Richards, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for our wonderful Ebonie Elijah. Andrew is going through some things right now. We thank you for Andrew. If he wasn't right now, that boy being here cooking it up. So let's say thank you for food. Father God, I pray that you bless us today and bless us indeed. I pray that you enlarge our territories greatly. I pray that your hand will be with us and guide us past evil, and we will cause no pain. In fact, we will cause more joy, light, energy, and power to others, lifting other people up, being kind to others. We don't want to just be joyful, God. We want to take somebody with us. And finally, heal everybody, Father God. Heal that stinking thinking that's called racism. Heal our bodies, heal our minds, heal our communities. Let Black people learn to love each other more, lift each other up, and stand with each other. You have the power to do all of that. You do it every day. All we have to do is remember to set our intentions. We set our intentions to this thing you give us called prayer. And my intention today is to send out light to everybody, and that I also get to embrace that light too. Thank you, Father God, for everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen. 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 I mean, ashe. Boom, shakalaka. And in the famous words of the Colyar clan, woo, woo, woo. That was our prayer for today. Oh, all right. You're getting your hair together there. Hey, I'm glad to see you pulling it all together. Did you go to college, HBCU?
Oh, no, they wouldn't let me in. You had Cynthia earlier. Now you have Miss Arkansas.
Oh, there's Miss Arkansas. Woo, woo. You stayed up on it. Woo, woo, woo. I like what you're doing with that hair. I would like to do that too. I want me a wig room. I went to the, is it called The Talk? The thing that's oh, that's the ponytail on that one? Is that a ponytail connected?
Well, no, it's a ponytail holder. You can just let it down.
And do whatever you want with it. So Miss Cheryl Underwood has a wall of wigs at her, at the show, The Talk, and I'd never seen that. So I found out it's really kind of common. But she had just a big old shelf with just all these different, she could be anybody she wanted to be anytime she wanted to, you know? And so I just thought that was kind of fascinating. You know, Miss Arkansas, right now, I want to honor always the HBCUs, historical Black colleges and universities. I went to Chicago State University in Chicago, Illinois, right there on 95th Street in the hood for the good. It was not and is not a historical Black college and university, but I made history. I went there. I ain't spent 3 years in 8th grade for nothing. So
we was in the 8th grade.
Yeah, we just want to take a moment right now and honor the HBCUs. You're doing a long one, right? Christopher, I'm gonna have to say one of the musicians was kind of lazy. You know how they march?
I was looking at that.
You know what I'm talking about? Where one guy was moving both his feet and one guy just kept moving his left leg. You know what I'm talking about? Are you able to go to that part?
I'd have to show the whole thing, but it's only a minute.
All right, do it again. And y'all let me know if you catch the part with a musician being a little bit lazy. And matter of fact, do it. The person that throws up the musical instrument that the guy with the lazy leg is $20 right now on your cash out. Go ahead, show that one more time. Show that one more time. I don't see anybody with the answer. There it is. From Chicago, Illinois, our winner is Lavoria. Wait a minute. It said Lavoria. Right. Where'd it go? Where did Lavoria go?
Oh, it jumped up. That means a couple people said something quickly. Lavoria.
It was Lavoria Barnett.
Beret. Yes. Is that it?
You see it? Can you hear it?
On the
Lavoria
screen.
Beret. Yes. It was the tuba. And the guy next to it was moving both his feet. The guy next to him was moving both his feet. He just put his left leg up and down the left leg. I said, the lady said, lamb of bee. Lavoria, throw up your cash app. Nobody gonna steal it. Throw it up. And if I see it right now, I'm sending you 20 cash. You can go and get that sandwich right now. While Chris is going to interview our next artist, Miss Leah Marie. She's a vocalist too, y'all. We about to hear a song. Lavoria, throw up that sound.
This next young lady coming up to the stage, has a wonderful voice. I'm so glad she's here to show us this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one, the only, and the lovely Leah Marie. Woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo. Oh, okay.
Hey, you come in the door and sing it. I love it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So Leah, singing, what? Where did this all start? Or how, I should say?
Okay, yeah, like every other kid that grew up in a Black household who mama beat you and made you go to church, that's how it started.
What kind of church was it?
Kojic. I went to Church and God went to a Church of God in Christ church all my life. Yeah.
Oh my God! So you're used to singing for hours.
Oh yeah, we would pack a lunch, definitely eat. Yeah, the whole bit. I probably didn't see my house until maybe 8, 9 o'clock that night.
Wow.
Oh wow, Michael!
I went to Kojic and
you did
Morgan Park Church of God in Christ on 112th place on Carpenter, and I actually got in a fight in the pew. I was in the choir, and I never forget this dude's name was Joe. What was his name? Something Joe. And his mother was one of the church mothers. Actually, his grandmama was one of the church mothers. And he said something to him, and I socked him. And we ended up all my life. I remember we rolled down the stairs of the choir. We rolled from the stairs down to the wrestling and fighting. That was a whooping that I will remember. My mama whooped me until she got tired. She whooped me so much for that. You know, I never. Whenever I hear Kojic, ooh, I have a flashback.
Oh my God! Yes, wow. So what kind of music do you do now, Leah?
I don't like to put myself in a box. I'm obviously a church singer. That's who I am. That's my roots. And I've put out nothing but gospel music thus far, but I am working on some new projects, just expanding and singing more like love music, a lot of the covers, Anita Baker, Luther Vandross. Nice. Reaching out and making sure that people who love music of all kinds can enjoy my voice. The Lord gave me the gift, so I'm going to use it.
Wow, I love that. Well, you know what? Why don't me and Miss Arkansas slide out of the way and let you do your thing? And then when we come back, I'll let Miss Arkansas ask you a couple of questions, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, here she is with her Michael Colyar Morning Show debut, the lovely Leah or I should say the anointed, hey, Bo, Leah Marie.
Now, let's see here. Let's go. Wherever you are at home, put your hands together right there. You don't have to be bound in chains. You don't have to be a prisoner of shame. You don't have to bid new things. A lot of good things happen. Oh, it's all good. You'll have some bad days. Count it all joy. It's a test of your faith. Weeping may endure for a night, yeah, but joy's coming in the morning, yeah. And they may go. I'm telling you, they won't last for long. Yeah. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Don't let your fears tear you apart. Keep on waking up every day. I know the Lord will make a way. It's all good. You'll have some bad days. Count it all joy. It's a test of your faith. Weeping may endure for a night, yeah, but joy's coming in the morning. Oh. I'm telling you, they won't last for long. Come what may. Hey, yeah. Be encouraged, I know. Trials come and they may go. Oh, they won't last long. Ooh, hey, listen right here. You've been struggling for quite some time, but transform yourself with a renewed mind. Trust God to work it out for you. He'll calm the storm that you're going through. You've got to let him take the pain. Tell the devil no more shame. Do you know that trials come to make you strong? But keep on believing and just hold on. Oh, they may go. Woo! I'm telling you, they won't last for long. Oh, no. Yeah. I can tell you for myself, my God has never, ever left me. My God has never, ever failed me. Hey, yeah. He picked me up and he turned my life around. Oh, come what may, from day to day. Woo! I just came to encourage somebody. Trials come, and I know that they may go, but God will bring you out. Just hold on, keep a little bit of faith, yeah. Wake up in the morning, see the sunshine bright. Give God another chance, it'll be all right. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Going on, we have to keep the faith.
Girl, that was fantastic. That was fantastic,
Yes.
girl. Oh my God, where you from?
I'm from Fresno, California.
Whoa.
Right up the
Miss
freeway.
Arkansas asked you this question, which I know she has ready, is I have to say thank you to Moses Scoville, who once again has jumped in and saved the day, because we had another musical for today. Last minute, and I know how frustrating that can be. Anyway, but it's a family show. Anyway, he pulled out, and I called Moses. I said, Moses, we need somebody right now that you know can do it. He said, oh, I got the woman who can knock it out, and you came in a moment's notice. And when I say you killed it, you killed it.
Right.
Wow.
First, I want to say you are amazing, and listening to you, not you, Mike, but you are.
He said, let me go and sign a little bit, but go ahead.
But you know, in your song is a message, and like I say, this makeup costs a lot of money, y'all, and I'm not trying to mess it up, but. So I got a message out your song, you know, about holding on, and even though I be so full of joy and all that, it's a lot I'm going through, but I'm going through it with the Lord. I just want to say to you, continue to be a blessing, continue to be that light that God have called you to be, because so many people don't know him. But if you keep singing like you're singing, I believe a lot of them going to get to know him. So just stay blessed, my sister.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For sure. That's good.
Yeah, that is.
Go ahead.
Where can people see you singing? Are you singing around town out there in Fresno? Where are you?
Yes, I do have something called Love and Music that I am promoting. What I do is I take different forms of gospel, as you heard. That's not a traditional gospel song, but I'm definitely singing about making sure keeping your head up while you're going through your trials. But then I also do covers like the Luther Vandross, and just paying homage to all of the pioneers that have made music what it is today. My first Love and Music was last month on March 19th, and I'll be doing another one in 90 days. So follow me on YouTube because I will be promoting that event.
Whoa. All right. I'm proud of you.
That's what I was getting ready to say. How can they follow you?
Yes, Leah Marie on YouTube, The Real Leah Marie on Instagram. And I'm also on Facebook as well, The Real Leah Marie.
Wow.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, God bless you for bringing that blessing, all that light, all that joy, all that God up in here, coming out of you like that. Well, thank you. We really appreciate you.
Just a little shameless plug.
And you can't go without doing what we do at the Michael Colyar Morning Show. You got to leave us with a wonderful woo, woo, woo.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Leah Marie. Yes.
Thank you.
Bless you, sis.
Wow.
Well, I got to do a quick, we're about to go and work out and shut it down, but I got to do a quick mini interview with our co-host for the day.
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Arkansas. Thank you. Congratulations to you winning this.
Yes.
Fun. Are you having a good time with it?
Yes, sir. And once again, I want to thank everyone that actually voted for me, man. That meant everything.
Well, thank you. Yeah, thank all of y'all. Thank y'all for participating and for narrowing it down, because we had a lot of candidates that was really, really close, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you're the one that won it. And you have a sobriety date is today too for you?
Today is actually 3 years and 11 months, no alcohol. So May the 1st will be 4 years, man. Even through this pandemic, I haven't thought about having a drink.
Oh man, I'm so proud of you. And I remember when you first started and you was telling me you giving it up. And that's a great accomplishment, you know?
Yes.
And I love that you do comedy all over the country, you know. I know you get on when you can. When COVID ain't holding us back, you know. It's holding a lot of us back. I'm going because I got to get that money. But
I wasn't going nowhere but to the mailbox, Michael. Now I'm like, nah, I gotta go.
Them bills I'm sorry, what were you saying, baby?
I said them bills don't stop.
No, they don't. Matter of fact, man, out there knocking on the door right now. I'm trying to dodge them, you know, but they keep on coming. Tell us one thing that you really enjoyed about doing the hosting today.
Oh my God. First of all, just being here with you and Chris, you know, is amazing. And then the guests that you've had on, man, so inspiring. You know, we don't never get too big where somebody can't share something that can help us go a little further.
That's right. Well, I'm glad.
It's really been a blessing being on here this morning, not only being your guest, but just hearing the words. God will use anybody. And when I tell you he been using the guests on here this morning, and if anybody watching can't feel that, something wrong with you.
Well, Bill Willis said, if it feel this good being used, well, just keep on using me. Hey,
me up.
I love you. I'm glad that you won this opportunity. We only have one more segment of the show. Chris, come on back in and talk to us. I want to make sure we ain't missing anything, because when we go and work out, we through after that. And you guys
monologue.
Huh?
I got a monologue.
That's right. Miss Arkansas's monologue. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna let her do a monologue. Okay. Monologue. That's when one person says something. One person and one person. That person right there, Miss
I wrote it on a paper plate.
A paper plate. Okay, all right. So Roscoe will be hosting this morning at 11 o'clock when I do the reading to the kids, reading with Mr. Mike. I always host. And so we're gonna give away books and things. I got a special book I'm giving away from Scholastic Books. Hey, like the hat. And so we're gonna be doing that at 11 o'clock on Instagram. Have your kids there reading, especially if you have a little girl, because I have a book to give to a little girl, a little one. Yep. Okay. So anyway, let's bring back. That's Miss Arkansas.
Hey, Roscoe.
Look like Miss Cincinnati to me. Stop it. Miss Arkansas, he don't pay him no attention. Hey, let's take this moment right now to hear the monologue before we go and build it up and make it firm. But like I said, 11 o'clock. I want y'all to come back to Instagram. We're going to read for the kids, give away some books and things. And wow, that last woman sang her face off, didn't she?
She sure did. Leah Marie.
No, Dawn, we on our way, Dawn
No.
Trojan. We love you. We ready to build it up and make it firm. But first, ladies and gentlemen, we give you Miss Arkansas.
Why are you sitting here looking at me like you've lost your mind? I wear these different wigs all the time. Why are you always late? This my second time I've eaten everything off of mine and your plate. You need to stop saying I just don't know. I'm somebody. I'm a regular on the Michael Colyar Morning Show. And with that being said, Negro, you need to go. And that's my monologue.
That was fantastic. And she wrote it on the back of a plate, girl. You are just as regular as folk anybody could ever be. I love you because you always just been regular old folk. Man, you ain't taking on no airs. Hey, I got to jump back to Lavoria Barrett.
Yes.
Who won the cash. It was $20. I sent her $25. And let me tell you, I never said this in public. She was one of my first crushes. Yeah, her sister was my first girlfriend. The first time I ever called myself falling in love was with Marilyn. But she was way too old for me back then because she was all like 4 years my senior. And for a kid, 4 years, like, man, that's like another universe. You know, like I think she graduated high school in 71. I graduated in 75. So
that's a court case.
Yeah, as a court case. But one thing is she was always just a super classy woman. I mean, she always dressed fly. She was elegant in every way, but so was her mama. Her mama. Everybody respected Ms. Jones on that block. Her mother so excellent, elegant. And so it poured right down to her. Had a secret crush on her. But I can't do it vicariously. By falling in love with her baby sister, who I never did anything to because I was young. I was too scared. I was too scared to actually do anything except say I love you. But, man, she lucky that I didn't catch her 4 years later.
Ready, yeah.
I'd have been some trouble. No, wouldn't have been nothing. I'd still been just as kid as I was when I first met. But I love Lavoria, and I'm so glad she won.
Wow.
I don't know if she's won anything here yet, but she comes in all the time. So salute to you who's from my town, my community, Morgan Park. Morgan Park representing all day long, 11356 South Carpenter, and her house was directly across the street from us. So
wow.
Thank you for being on the show. I want to thank you too because you got your workout outfit ready, Miss Arkansas.
Hold up.
She said, hold up. And she already, and Dawn, she already sent in her waiver. Okay. Okay, let's go find out what we talking about.
Hey, you guys, it's Dawn with Over 50 and Fit. I hope you guys are ready for a workout. We're going to work on our core today. We're going to do some core exercises. But first, I want to remind you, as you get older, it is significantly important for you to focus on your core. Your core is one of the first things to suffer, and it creates a domino effect in other areas of your life. A poor core leads to poor mechanics and poor alignment, a sore back, hips, knees. All these things can be traced back to a poor core. So I want to remind you that you need to do the core work. You need to do the core work. The core work is the foundation of your body being strong and being able to recover if you slip. That is so
Y'all
great.
see, I wasn't about to take my shirt off in front of y'all, right?
She said we got it. Well, let's see.
Miss Arkansas, do you have weights with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we're gonna do jumping jacks. We're gonna do them with weights. What size weights do you have?
4 pound and 5 pound.
Grab your 4 pounds. We're gonna warm up with jumping jacks. High impact jumping jacks. Michael Colyar and I are gonna do high impact. I'll show you what low impact look like as well. Chris, you know what yours look like. Miss Arkansas, you can pick one. High impact jumping jacks with weights. We extend the arms out. We're jumping up and down. Low impact jumping jacks will look like this. That's not me. Low impact jumping jacks will look like this. Chris, you will simply be raising your arms up and down.
How much?
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
How much weight? How much weight am I using? Am I 10 or 5?
Oh my God.
Huh?
You 5 pounds, but she took off her wig and handed it to you, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, just don't let the wig fall and you slip. Arms up. Give me 25. You guys ready?
Yes.
And 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Turn your palms toward me, Alaska. Turn them towards me. 10, 9, 8. Turn your palms to me. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both of you. Okay, so I need you guys to pay attention to the detail. Detail is important. Walt Disney said, make detail your top billing. How do you stand out? It's the detail. So when I did jumping jacks, my palms are facing you, and I did jumping jacks like this. It's working a different part of your shoulder. Y'all did jumping jacks like this.
Yeah, I saw him do it too. Let's do it your way. Let's do it your way one more time.
It's okay. We'll do it again. We'll get the opportunity to do it again.
Okay.
We'll get the opportunity to do it again. All right, so we're going to warm up again with another jack. It's going to be a reverse jack. Sideways is out. You guys ready? Give me 25. Same thing. You're going to go like this with your arms. Chris, you know what you're doing. Let's do 20. Yeah. You guys ready? Give me 20. And 20, 19, 18, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little long warm up today because I need to make sure my guest is completely warmed up. I don't know how often she works out. Last warm up. Feet are shoulder apart. We're going to squat. Sit back on our heels like we're sitting in a chair. And we're going to do a front raise.
Hold on 1 second.
Front raise.
Once.
We're doing 15 things. You ready?
Let's see.
Make sure you're sitting back. Sitting back. Do not do this. Sit back.
Sit back.
And swing those arms forward and sit back. If you lose balance, that means you're doing it right. It's just that your core is weak. You guys ready? Feet straight. Here we go. Chris is just going to do front raises. And
okay, got you.
And 15. Come on. 14.
Okay.
13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Keep your arms straight. Keep your arms straight. Keep your arms straight. Keep them straight. Miss Eliza, arms are straight.
One.
Arms are straight when you sit back. Okay. All right. We got to work on form real quick. Miss Alaska.
Arkansas.
Yes, sir.
Arkansas is in Little Rock.
Huh? Oh,
Arkansas is in Little Rock.
Miss Arkansas, I'm so sorry. Miss Little Rock. This is what you were doing. And you weren't going, you were doing this. You were doing this with your arms. I'm doing this. We're working our shoulders. I'm doing straight up and down. We just had a complete shoulder workout. Now, stop for a second. I need you to sit back like you're sitting into your heels, or you're going to hurt your knees. Remember the detail, sit back like you're sitting in a chair. So do me a favor, don't raise your arms up. Do me a favor, listen to me, stand up. Don't even raise your arms and just do a squat and sit back like you're sitting in a chair. You need to practice. See, you're going straight down. Stand up. So watch me for 1 second. So when we do the exercise again, do not lift your arms up. So You're doing this. See how my knees are rolling forward? That creates issues. I need you to do this. See how I said, lift your toes up off the ground. Sit back. To sit on in the chair, I gotta go back. I don't want to. I'm listening. To sit on the toilet, you sit back, or you're gonna miss it.
Back.
Let me see you.
Back.
Turn sideways for me. You're still going forward, baby.
Yeah, you're
Still
doing your
going
knee.
forward. All right, so we're gonna have to change the exercise because you're gonna have your knees are gonna be in pain. You're gonna blame it on me. That's better.
Okay.
So remember, your 8. That's a little better. Your 8. Stand up straight when you finish. Just go down and stand right back up. Down and up, back up. Okay. Okay. Stop. Because your heels are coming off the ground. So we're gonna move forward, and I'm gonna replace that exercise. I don't have a lot of time to teach you, and I don't want you to injure yourself. But when you practice, stand in front of your couch and try to sit in it. All you gotta do is stand in front of your couch, sit down, say I have to sit back, my knees are completely protected, and I sit up. This is a lower impact for you. Sit back, touch, and come up. You are forced to sit back. All right, here we go, guys. All right, we're working on our core.
Okay, what we doing?
Lower impact. Chris, you're doing this. If you can lift your one leg up, Chris, you're gonna lift your one leg up here. If you cannot,
I don't have that. Got it.
Okay, so
I got it.
I can hear you because I'm talking at the same time, so I will need you to let me. Okay, here we go. I couldn't hear what you were saying. All right, so this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna do this, and you're gonna crunch forward. Look at how I'm crunching forward. See, I kind of crunch. I'm up straight, and then I round my back just a little bit. If that's all you can do while you're in the chair, that is what you're doing. Michael?
Yeah?
Miss Little Rock, Arkansas? You're going to do this. Come down and push. Touch your toes. Come down and push for your toe. Come down and push for your toe. Come down and reach for your toe. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. Y'all gotta watch the detail. I only have one weight in my hand. Only one weight is in my hand. Only one weight.
I only got one weight.
Okay, so watch me one more time. I'm reaching for my toe at the end. I'm doing like this. I'm pushing through. I'm doing like this, and then I'm pushing. I'm not just doing this. Okay?
I didn't see that pushing part.
So I explained it, and I did it. Here we go.
All right.
Let's go. Give me 10. 1. And come on. 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9, and 10, and you went up in weight. You went up in weight, which made it a little bit more challenging for you, Michael. That's fine. Miss Arkansas, you did a great job. Except you didn't reach for your toe, but it's okay. It's fine. You did good. So the detail is what makes the difference in the exercise. All right, let's go back to jumping jacks. 5-pound weights. Let's go back to our cardio. Jumping jacks. Palms are facing me.
Facing you.
Our shoulders are compound exercise. You burn more calories. Palms are facing me. Let me see Miss Arkansas. Where we at? There you go. Palms are facing this way. Feet are closed. Put your belly button into your spine. Close your legs. Feet. Close your legs. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Next exercise. Put your weight down. We're going to do these obliques. Feet are shoulders apart. Hands behind your head. We're going to go side and cross and side and. We'll do 5 on this side and 5 on the other. Watch the detail. I'm simply leaning and lifting. Leaning and lifting. My legs are wide. Then I'm crossing and I'm coming back. Okay. Start the obliques. And that's cross. That's it. We're going to do 5 and 5. Here we go. Feet are shoulders apart. And 1. And 2. Stay on one side, Chris.
Stay on one side.
Cross. Leah. Leah. Change sides. Leah. Leah. Cross. Leah. Cross. Bring your leg up to the side, Alaska side, bring it to the side. You work your arm, that's the front. Bring that one to the side. Nope. Okay, look at me for a second, y'all. So Miss, oh my God. Look, I'm going side. I'm leaning side, and I'm just lifting my knees side. You were doing front. You're doing 2 front down exercises. We're trying to work these obliques, so side, and then my leg is wide, and then I bring this in. I lift my leg to the front and I bring the elbow in. And it crunches. All right, let's do 2 more on each side. Right side, let's do it. Right side, side. Right side.
You ready?
We're still going front.
Oh, okay. Side.
Bring the leg side. Here.
Side.
Yeah.
Now cross. Opposite arm. Stay on her, please. Here, arms up. One last time. Side. Go slow, side.
Side.
Good. Now stop. Now left arm, right knee.
Left arm, right knee.
Cross it over.
Oh.
There you go.
Yes.
Now do the other side. Side.
Side.
Other side.
Oh. Side.
No. Side.
Side. Side.
Listen to me. Same arm, same leg. Same arm, same leg. Same arm, same leg.
Let's see.
Left and left. Left arm, left leg. There you go. Now cross. No, now cross left leg, right arm.
Left.
That's
Yeah.
it. There we go. Back to cardio. Grab your weights.
Grab your weights. 5.
All right.
The 5.
Good job. Miss Little Rock, you're doing great. Put your belly button in. Last one. And up. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Last one, 20. Great job. Michael, take a break. Miss Little Rock, that was great. Michael, don't lose your wig, dude. Michael,
My hair got more exercise than me. My hair wants a gym card.
Oh God.
Miss Arkansas, you did
Yes,
great.
ma'am. It's an honor to see your beautiful face and sweet in person. Michael, I just want to say one thing. Don't bring me back
ma'am. We can't bring you on here. You
I'm
slowing us down,
just
child.
encouraging me to get up every morning and do something.
You gotta get in that gym regular. Yeah, you gotta work out, girl. Cause it was wow. When you go back and listen to this video and hear your breathing, you will be mad at you.
Let me say this. Though. In her defense, let me see her face. Miss Arkansas, listen. You were awesome. You were challenged today. You did great. We did a hit training. And hit training is all about the breathing. I wanted you to breathe that hard. I want you to be, after you do cardio, when it hit as fast as you can.
Look at her.
That is how you're supposed to be breathing.
Do that again. Do that again.
This is what happens. Your body takes in more oxygen and it makes your metabolism burn faster. Okay. So that's good. I breathe like that after I go all out. You didn't get to Mike. I want you to be safe with learning the proper form. So if it takes a minute for you to get the detail right so that you can take care of your joints, that's what's important for me. So we took a moment to help you out because I don't want you to injure yourself here. So Michael, it's time for you to do those squats, baby. Let's do it, you and me. Let's do those squats.
I want to see you do that little run again.
That little run.
That little run you just showed her. Do that again.
That was just you can do it with me. Let's run the place as fast as you
I'll
can.
do it with you.
All out for 10 seconds. You ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. Did you feel your body heat up? That was awesome.
Heck yeah.
So that was a 10-second blast. All right, now grab your weights. Let's do our squats and we'll finish.
All right. Oh.
Be shoulder apart. Sitting back in your heels. Raise your toes off the ground and lift those arms up. So we're doing this.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Give me 15. See how I'm breathing hard? And I'm in shape. Do you hear that? You hear how I'm breathing hard? I'm breathing hard for 2 reasons. Because of my voice. But I'm also breathing hard because I just gave it everything I had on that run. So that doesn't, Miss Arkansas, I don't want to, okay, if you want to do this with us, face your couch. Face your couch. Not face your couch. You do it right. Put your waist down. No, you did it right. Turn away from your couch. Turn away from your couch. Back up. You're going to sit on your couch. Back up some more. You're going to sit down and stand up. Not too close. Not too close. Stand up. Stand up. Step forward just a little bit right there. Now you're going to tap your glutes on the couch and you're going to stand back up. That's going to give you the proper form. You got to do it 15 times. Come on, Michael. You ready? Keep it just like that, Chris. You're facing me, Michael.
Okay.
Face me. There we go. Here we go. And 1. Good. That's it. 2. Come on. 3. Come on. 4. Good. 5. 6. Good. Miss Arkansas. Low rock. 7. Come on. Perfect. 5. 5 more. 5. Come on. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Great job. Awesome. 15. Oh my God.
Miss Arkansas.
Yes.
You guys did a great job.
Good job.
Follow me on awesome.
Michael, they got this stuff at the beauty supply store called Wig Control Wig. You get you some and spray your wig the next time you want to wear. I'm sorry, Don. Come on.
That's all right. The way he looked, he needed that advice. That was perfect timing for it. He looked like he worn completely out. He didn't even do any burpees and he worn out.
I am not worn out. Let's do 3 more exercises. Me and you, Miss Dawn.
All right, give me a half burpee. Out in.
Yeah, me and Chris gonna watch this.
Hold on now. You may want to go get a safety pin for that wig, because it's about to
I With our burpee, are we getting the push-up in too?
No, that's on the last one. You're gonna do a half burpee. Leg in and out. Don't come off the ground. Just a half.
Okay.
This is a half burpee right here.
All right. Half burpee. Okay.
Yeah. Give me 5 of those. Give me 5 of those.
Okay. 5 of those.
Give me the split camera. Here we go.
Yep.
Wide legs. Wide legs.
Wide legs.
Put your hands down. Push out to a plank. 1. Come on. 2. 3. 4. 5. Great job. Michael, I want you to come up with your legs wide to protect those knees. Let me see you. Come. You're going to start wide leg, come back up, wide leg like that. Put your hands down. Kick out. Come up wide leg. There you go. Bring your feet together in the back. All right. You're done.
Woo!
Now, let's do the full burpee and add the push-up to it.
All right.
You're going to do it with wide legs. I got another one for you. I don't know if you'll be able to do it, though. It's a little hard.
If you can do it, I can do it.
I can be able to do it. Let me see you. Let me see you do your full burpees. Give me 3 full burpees. Wide leg, Michael. Wide leg. Wide leg. No, not in the back, in the front when you come up. Right there, when you come up. Your plank, your feet are together. Right there is where your legs need to be wide. When you go down and when you come back to the squat. Do it again.
Okay, from here.
That's wide. Plank, feet together. Come back wide. There you go. That protects your knees. Keep them wide. When you jump, keep them wide. Jump wide. Jump. Don't bring them together.
I'll keep them wide when I jump.
Yeah, watch me. Watch me so that you can come back to the same. Watch. Just protect your knees. My legs gonna stay wide the whole entire time. I'm here. I jump wide. See that?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Let me show you this burpee. It takes a whole lot to do it. Because you're going to touch your legs kind of in between. So let me show you this.
All right.
This isn't easy. It's not easy for me. Okay. So my legs have to be a little together. See that? See that? Did you see that?
That was it?
No, you're going to. I'm showing you steps. One thing at a time.
Okay, all right.
Your feet are going to be close.
Yeah.
You're not going to put.
Doing
So
this.
you're not going to come up. Touch your heels. Okay, now do the push-up in between.
Okay.
And when you come up, you should be. So we cheat. Okay, stop for 1 second. Let me show you something.
Okay.
Okay, so look at this. You're supposed to be tapping your knees right here. This is where you're supposed to tap.
Oh.
See that? That's where you're supposed to tap. So try not to bring your knees all the way up.
How you do that without falling? Do that again.
That's core and strength. And you're stronger than me.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. So it's here. No, I can't do that. Okay, what else?
But guess what? You did the lower impact version. You came a little further up, which is still good. And as you get stronger, you'll be able to progress to the other one.
All right, I had enough. You win. I give Uncle.
No, you're my hero. You're my hero. You are awesome.
Excellent job. That was really good,
Thank you
guys.
Wonderful
job, everybody.
Miss Arkansas. Good.
Thank y'all, man.
I have a question. I have a question. So the low impact that you had Miss Arkansas do, the sitting down on the couch and standing back up, what muscles does that really work?
It's still squat. You're still squatting.
Oh, got it. So it's your thighs and your calves.
Nope. Squats are your quads, your hamstring, and your glutes.
Oh, got
and your
it.
calves are a secondary muscle, but we're going for quads and glutes and a little bit of hamstrings.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I realize that's an exercise I do all day, but I do a lot of stuff in between. So if I cut off going to the refrigerator and back again, then I might get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Just up, down. I'm sorry, I got jokes, Don. Anyway,
so look, you can go to the refrigerator. All you want is just what you're getting out. So Mr. Andrews,
not carbs.
Yeah, I think Mr. Andrews shared with you guys some good recipes today, or he shared with you some ideas for nutrition. He's great. I talked to him on the phone. Chef Andrew, he knows what he's doing. So if we do nothing but eliminate some of the carbs that we take in, we're winning. Still welcome.
Yeah, you're right.
Slow down on the carbohydrates. When we get older, you don't need as much, and your body will change like that. You can lose 2 pounds a week on diet by itself. You add another 2 pounds from exercise. Look how easy. That's 4 pounds a week. Let's say most of us miss because life gets in the way. So let's say you don't get 4, you get 3. So 3, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that right? 3, 6, 7, 9, 12 pounds in 30 days. You can do it. Let's say you mess up and you can't get to the gym, but you got your diet right. You still got what? 2, 4, 6, that's 8 pounds in 30 days. That's doable. And all you're doing is cutting your carbohydrates. You cut your carbohydrates a little bit, I promise you win. And fruit is a carb because it turns into sugar in the body. It does the same thing a potato will do. The magic of fruit is that it has a little fiber in it, which we need for our body, and fiber gives you energy over a long duration of time, as opposed to a piece of candy that gives you immediate energy and you crash. So instead of getting a piece of candy, get a piece of fruit, and the fruit will give you energy for a longer period of time. But that fruit is still sugar. You got to burn it off like you got to burn off everything else. And if you don't, it's going to store in your midsection, on your legs, your saddlebags, and on your glutes, ladies. And I'm trying to get married, so I ain't trying to do none of that. I need to be. My new motto is naked and red bottoms.
I had that visual. That visual popped right up.
Oh, man,
wonderful.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much today, Dawn. We really appreciate it. I feel like I felt it. I feel it. I just wanted to say, could you just explain to people, because you use the terminology, and a lot of folks who don't work out don't know. When you say a core, what are you talking about? You talk about building the core. What do you mean?
I'm talking about your stomach muscles. All the muscles here that wrap around your entire stomach is your core. Your core is the life to your whole entire body. Your core makes you walk taller. It determines whether or not you're going to slouch. If you can do ab exercise, if you have lower back issues, all that stems from your core. So we get our core together, we're looking good. We can be skinny and have a really nice midsection. We can look sexy, right?
That's right. That's right.
You can have no booty, but that midsection look great. You can pull a man, I'm telling you, right?
I haven't taken my T-shirt off in bed in 4 years, so I know what you mean. Thank you, and also the glutes. The glutes is your booty. So when you talk about and your core is everything, because really the core is a foundation that you build everything on. If that's weak, everything else crumbles. So we just want to remember that whenever we exercise, and hold that in, and it's building while we're doing.
You'd be surprised what happens when your core is weak. You get tight. You can get tight quads, tight muscles. Your knees. My knees were bothering me for a moment, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this old is really setting in." I went to the doctor. He said, "No, your AT bands are tight." Because sometimes you get so busy working, you forgot to do exercise is important, but you can't get the self-care afterwards. So my IT bands were tight, which made my knees tight. I started rolling my IT band. That's my core. Start rolling that, no knee issues.
Oh wow!
The importance of Michael Colyar. I have a friend of mine, a young lady who launched a business. If you've seen it in my videos, because the product has been so amazing, It has CBD oil in it, and for all of your joints. Because inflammation, when you see inflammation, is already taking place. So after I finish my workouts, before, and even sometime before, I put these strips on my arms. I put the strips on my knees to make sure no inflammation sets in. Mike, you need to interview her and the benefits of CBD oil and how it really helps your joints.
What's her name?
Her name is Marveline.
Well, give me that information. I would love to interview her.
I
don't realize people still watching us. Y'all know that people still watching?
Yeah, y'all know still hanging on.
What y'all looking at?
They still watching. They talking about your wig.
Hilarious.
Okay.
So I said all that to say that your core affects other parts of your body. So when you take care of your core, your lower back, your glutes, your hamstrings are taken care of. So it's important to take care of your core. It's the foundation for everything.
Wow, thank you.
I'm trying to talk to
on social media.
Huh?
Oh, she wasn't anything. Okay, look, I'm gonna tell you where you go, and you use my code. Hashtag over 50. It may be DS over 50, and you get a discount. I'll let you know what it is. I'll put it in the chat later. But you use my code, you get a discount. And no, actually, just go to my Instagram page at Dawn Strozier. The information is right there. There you go.
Make it easy breezy. I want to thank everybody. It was a fantastic show. Leah came and sang her face off. The comedian was really good. It's fit, funny, and faithful. I think it's 3 F's. And that the dancing dad. Come thank you,
Kenneth Thomas.
Always, Dr. Sabrina. Always. If you want something, remember the rules. 24 hours. If we don't get the information, we'll get at somebody else again the next day. So please hop on it. Thank you, Lavoria. You're a winner. You always were. And thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Ebonie. I see she had an emergency. She had to step out, right?
Yeah, she had to leave. Her friend's having the baby. The contraptions are.
Baby, we've been hearing about the babies here.
Yes, we've been hearing about the baby, so it's coming. So she had to leave off toward the beginning of the show. So blessings to her and her friend.
Well, thank you, everybody, and thank you, Miss Dawn Strozier. You're just fantastic. And finally, and most importantly, let's thank our host for the day. The lovely,
yes,
the wonderful, the funny, the fitfully fit comedian, Miss Arkansas. You are wonderful.
I want to say to Miss Dawn before she leave, what you did today for me wasn't a waste. I will keep this up. And I'll be able to tell you I lost them 20 pounds. And Michael said it was for 50 and over. And he was like, you'll be all right. He thought I was, in my 40s. I said, Mike, I'm 52. He said, oh, well,
yeah. I was shocked. I thought you were early 40s.
What?
So, yeah, you're doing really good.
41, 42-ish.
Just keep working out with us. Keep working out with us, Miss Arkansas. We're going to knock this little round section off.
Yes, thank you.
We both going to look even younger and finer.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Thank you, Chris. Everybody, happy morning, everybody. It is Thursday, and if you got kids that like books, I'm reading 2 books today, one for the really little kids and one for the middle-aged kids. I'm giving away books today as well, and a very special book for a little girl. So make sure you tune in today and Reading with Mike at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 1 Central Time, and that's 2 Eastern Time. Tell your mom and them to get in front of this camera because we're going to be reading books and things. I'll see y'all later. Good morning. Happy Thursday.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
It's April Fool's. Somebody will be trying to trick you. Be careful.
Oh, that's right. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Oh, no.
You got to hit that button or we're going to be here with these people till tomorrow.
Oh, no. I hit the button before Dawn started the workout.
You did not. Oh my God, that's pretty good though. Pretty damn good. The show went exactly 2 hours. All right, see y'all. Bye.